Hi, folks. We've had such a tremendous response from my first interview with the quantum consultant a week ago that we're back to give you more and a lot more gifts to put huge smiles on your faces. The majority of you watching not only signed up on her website, you also took a leap of faith and invested to train with her in the total life transformation experience. So kudos to new members and congratulations. Get ready to be blown away with what eating can do for you, just like she's done for me and countless others. I know you won't regret it and appreciate that so many of you took my recommendations very seriously. And for those of you who haven't signed up yet, what the heck are you waiting for? If you haven't seen the first interview yet, the link is below to watch it, or go rewatch it so the importance of it can really sink in. We also got a lot of questions from it, and that's why we're doing this second interview to answer them for you. Here is the first question. Can you explain exactly what I'm going to get in the Total Life Transformation membership site?
Of course. So you'll get 13 lessons delivered every 30 days, which I call the Ever Lessons. This gives you enough time to process the information at your leisure before going on to the next one. The core training layers upon the following month to help your neural nets wire exactly as needed so it's not info overload. You'll also get to ask me questions after each Ever lesson so you can take it even deeper. I answer and record so everyone else can also benefit from my replies. This training finally answers the lifelong questions of who are you? Why are you here? What is your real purpose in life? And why is life riddled with problems? How can I finally get everything I desire in my life without so much struggle?
Imagine no more struggling in life, folks, once she teaches you options.
Because of what I'm doing for you behind the scenes, you'll be able to fully connect to the heart of creation quickly and with ease, whenever desired. It's all in there, along with my proprietary tools to help make it happen. And that's just in the first few Ever lessons. Some of the info contained was only reserved for advanced initiates in the original mystery schools that took numerous years to master, if they were even able to do it at all. But I've compressed it into 13 months while making it easy to assimilate because of what I'm doing behind the scenes to assist you. The Ever lessons also have quantum activations to help rewire you for your greater good. There are also many other areas of training under Edenisms, which are brief trainings approximately 3 minutes long, plus mind food to process how it all correlates in the outside world, and brain teasers to also help keep your mind extra sharp, plus much more. So you take it in a little at a time, 24/7, whenever it's convenient for you, and make sure to have fun on this new adventure. That's one of the most important components.
As Eden says, are you ready to fully transform your life? This is part of the human evolution revolution that she coined a long time ago. And folks, you can be a part of it. Second question, the listener writes in, thank you so much, Peter, for the introduction to Eden to us. I can sense she's really a godsend, so I invested in the membership training. Is there anything I should do to best prepare for the training for my first monthly peaks session?
Well, yes, there is. And it's a great thing that you asked. Although it's also within the membership side giving you precise instruction, so you really can't miss it once you start to go through it. But what you want to do is send in a full-length photo of yourself with no one else in it. Make sure to train when it can have your full attention without distractions. because it's layered upon layers with information that you will swear you didn't hear the first time. More opens up for you when you're ready to hear it. It's also advised to take the following day after peaks off to recoup and focus on your blessings and desired manifestations. Think of it as a boost towards your desired outcomes. That's all you need to do.
Can you believe this? I know it's hard to fathom, but it's all true. Just like all our other clients across the globe who follow her precise guidance, do what she says to improve their lives, and then some. Third question, how come there isn't a video of you for this interview and you don't post your face anywhere online?
That's a great question that comes up a lot, and inquiring minds usually want to know this one. Especially since most everyone likes showing themselves out there, and I'm so opposite of that. You're used to seeing everyone in this day and age splattered across these screens. Well, it's certainly not because I'm shy or have anything to hide. Due to the sensitive nature of what I'm doing behind the scenes, I don't publicly post videos nor photos of myself online. It's that simple. Just like the Amish community doesn't like taking photos for their own religious reasons, well, I don't post public images of myself for some very powerful spiritual reasons. One of the main reasons has to do with the internet not being in your own energetic best interest. I hate to say it because so many people are online, but it's true. You may love it and use it a lot. And if it wasn't for the internet, the online membership site wouldn't be available. So there are some blessings to it, but you need to take part in it wisely. And I train you how to do that within the membership site. The internet is not conducive towards your overall well-being, and why I refrain from sharing images of myself, especially given I must stay in tip-top shape to best serve my clients. When I'm working, I also stay away from all tech, all forms of screen, anything electronic. Remember, your body is an electrical being harmonizing with all things around you. And we go into more specifics later on. I get into these specifics within the membership site to help keep you safe and protected.
I know how you go offline to work with your initiates, so we all benefit from it.
It's ironic how so many people get transfixed on what the great avatars like Jesus and Buddha supposedly looked like and forget their message, which is what the focus is supposed to be. I can assure you that if they were around today on this planet, they would not be posting selfies on social media.
Yeah, I mean, I get it. I wouldn't need to post my photos either if I was Jesus, Buddha, or you.
Refraining from this also helps to keep the ego in check. Psychologically, it's been proven that because of social media, there are more narcissists that have been created than ever before. After all, it's not about what I look like, but what I can do for you. It's not about me, but about you. I want the focus away from me so that you can eventually look in the mirror and find your own guru in the end after my training, yourself.
Eden, I love when you said at one point, I've mastered the selfie, now master yourself.
Focus your attention on what you look like on the inside and out. That's the most important. Now, there are some photos of me within the membership site if that's so important to you, and a few within my Facebook page taken a few years back, but I don't post anything recent on the internet. It's really not helpful. For the record, over 50% of my clients still don't know what I look like, and they don't care. It's about what I deliver for them and their families. Many people instantly sense the desire to work with me without seeing me. It's the resonance of what I offer that makes them so certain. Just like many of you still registered to train with me from our first interview last week and don't even know what I look like yet. You just know that you want what I deliver, and you should. In an age of so much obsessive visual stimulation to distract you from yourself, it's really important to trust the messenger and their message. Both are important, but not what the messenger necessarily looks like. If you're ready for what I deliver, then it won't matter to you what I look like. You won't make any excuses like needing to see my face. Trust the message, and those that have worked with me over the last 30 years that I've been doing this. I hope that clarifies it for you.
Yeah, I get it totally. There's a lot of talk out there about being superhuman. How does your training make me a superhuman in my everyday life?
That's another great question, given there are a lot of speakers out there claiming to help you become superhuman when they're not even close to being it themselves. It's very trendy and so cliche nowadays to say things like that. But I live it and have trained others to do the same. My proprietary training allows you to make life happen as you desire, instead of it happening to you. You'll actually gain so-called superhuman abilities like protecting yourself and your property from natural disasters. So, what does that mean? Well, I've had clients use my training to protect themselves from spreading fires, floods, and tsunamis when the non-trained around them lost everything, including their lives, unfortunately. I have all the testimonials about this to prove it.
Everything about this woman advising you in your life is truly like icing on the cake.
Just last week, I had another client remotely protect a family home from the horrific windstorms that damaged all the trees and homes around them, while their own property was left intact when they returned. Nothing was impacted. They said it was like a force field was around their property protecting them, with devastation all around them from the storm. The elements will hear you and honor what you desire to save.
Are you hearing what she's telling you? Are you processing what she's telling you to keep you safe for what's coming?
What is it worth to have abilities to protect yourself and your valuables from what's happening all around you? Again, I have numerous testimonials to back this up. That's just one ability of many that you learn from me in Ever Lesson 7. You'll also learn how to remove stress from your life naturally, chemical-free, and instantly in Ever Lesson 9. Last quick example. You'll potentially be able to change what you don't like that's happening to you into an ideal scenario so you get the desired outcome. Those are just 3 of so many examples. Remember, a real superhuman isn't just philosophy or wearing a red cape or anything like that. It's being able to transcend any and all hardships that reality throws at you while gaining the ideal dynamics with my help. How's all that for an answer?
Wowza!
Now, if you notice, these superheroes in these movies are idolized by millions around the world. They have their unique powers, but they still have their own secret inner monsters that also make them weak. Their Achilles heel. Like Superman and Kryptonite. Or Batman with his inner darkness still living in the past with doom and gloom. I help you get rid of your own inner monsters. I know you all have them because every human does. No matter what face you give to the world, there's an underlying current that still exists working against you.
Isn't that the truth?
So it's all about letting me help you conquer these things to be superhuman and live your ideal life.
So the next question is, I'm always strapped for time and can't dedicate hours daily to training. Are your tools usable when I'm doing other things?
Yes, they are. You want to incorporate these tools into everything else you're doing throughout your day. You also have 30 days to learn each ever lesson, with access 24/7 to learn whenever it's convenient. However, it's encouraged to listen when you're not tired and fully awake to process what you hear. It's really best to train early in the mornings when you wake up, or just take a quick nap before you're ready to train. That's your best bet.
Think about this for a second. The quantum consultant in your corner. Yeah, that's priceless.
Also, if you're always strapped for time, like you say, it's rooted in your own quantum blueprint as an issue. It really is an issue. Life doesn't have to be that way. And I'll teach you why that happens within the membership site so it no longer happens for you. Life becomes harmonious, as it should be.
The next question. The listener says, Eden, I watched Peter's video and reviewed your website. What you're saying is so amazing that I find it almost too good to be true. Is there a guarantee with what you offer?
Yes, of course there is. Healthy skepticism is a great thing. You know why? Because they can be turned into believers, especially when I can help give them what's been missing to change their overall dynamics.
So Eden has been one of the few people in physical form that have been my go-to people when I need advice on different levels and different things that are happening for sure on an energetic level.
My high is the before and after from clients. That's why I love collecting testimonials. Ironically, skeptics become my biggest fans in the end and send me the most people in order to help transform them too. You have 10 days to review the training, and you'll have hours upon hours of information and training, so you get the gist of what is really starting to happen for you. Oh, and make sure to sign up before the first Saturday of the month so you experience at least one peaks session from me during that trial run. If for any reason you decide you don't want to evolve past where you currently are, you get 100% full refund, no questions asked, no problem. However, if you cancel, it won't be as easy to just sign back up in the future if you change your mind. You would need to convince me why I should let you back in. It takes my team and I a lot of work on your behalf to get you into peaks with others and aren't keen with back and forth. In fact, if someone is like this, back and forth, it's the root of specific problems I talk about a few months into the Ever Lessons, and you would miss out on direct help with this for canceling. Since the membership site started in January of 2020, there have only been 2 cancellations of the thousands of people that have joined. And I knew up front, I could sense that it was because they were just wanting to come in and steal as much information as they possibly can with low integrity and not have to pay for it. So people like that, we don't want in the membership site anyway. It's about people who are serious about wanting to help themselves.
Another listener writes, I'm so excited about this. It feels like what I've been praying for when all feels so bad in the world right now. Respectfully, if what you're offering delivers what I'm hearing, then it's really priceless to me. So why would you be offering this so cheap?
So all can afford it. Or at the very least, some may need to make a few sacrifices to make this happen for themselves. Even those with the least amount to invest should be able to be a part of this. There are also payment options that can be discussed with my team. I don't handle any of that stuff. I stick to my mastery, helping those who want to help themselves. Also, it's important to note that there should always be a vested interest or some level of sacrifice if someone is serious about what they want. The old saying is, if you're not invested, you aren't vested. And it's absolutely correct.
Someone else writes in, I've never been good at manifesting money. Why is it that some people with the same skill level or intellect have very different outcomes in life generating wealth, or maybe even maintaining a stable relationship?
I really like this question because it's so introspective. And here's a quick answer for you. It's because everyone has a very different quantum blueprint. And that's what I access and give revelations about why things happen and don't happen in your life. And I know now that I'm saying this, there may be people out there that want to start talking about that they can do quantum blueprints for people. It's happened to me all my life. You could say it's a compliment, but it really isn't, because if you're claiming to offer something that you cannot even access as a human, you're actually doing a disservice for others. So back to the quantum blueprint. Everyone is different. It's specifically like your fingerprint. Your strengths and weaknesses are what's causing any and all issues for you. If you can't manifest money, it's in there. If you're not that great at relationships, it's also in there. Just think about it as karma on a grander scale. But it's really okay. What I'm telling you shouldn't make you feel bad about yourself. It just is what it is, and know that we can change it once the revelations start for you. So hang in there. It's something that can get fixed. I've been doing this for a really long time.
Another one says, this is a bit pricey for me compared to other training I've had in the past. How is this different?
Because you get what you pay for. This is your last needed training, so essentially, you're saving yourself a lot of wasted money on other spiritual training in the future. If you feel you want or need more afterwards, as some people are always on a quest, then you simply take the training even deeper. No distractions are necessary. In fact, having scatterbrain going all over the place is also part of your quantum blueprint that needs revamping. Going deeper keeps you on the correct path for the rest of your life, so you aren't dangerously misled or wasting time on distractions out there that really won't make much of a difference in the realm of all eternity for you when this life is over.
I wish she had the membership training that I did with her 10 years ago. Then again, with Eden, everything is timing, and it had to wait till 2020 for many reasons.
True, it wasn't available until now, but the timing needed for launch was in 2020 specifically, right before the pandemic, and it will only be around until the end of December 2030. So now's your chance to train while it's still available. Now, if someone still wants the one-on-one private bootcamp without the membership site, and quite a few people still wanted this right away, it's still listed on the website at $50,000. And you don't have to pay that. Even for those people who would want that, and I understand wanting things now, but I still encourage everyone to go through the membership site, even if you can't afford it, to save yourself some money. And if you still want the one-on-one, it's offered for a lot less a few months into your training, because you've already gotten the foundational things within the membership site that I don't have to take additional time to train you one-on-one with the higher bootcamp price outside of the membership site. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get it totally. Next one. Is it true that this investment into your process can be a 100% tax deductible credit?
Yes, it is. In most countries so far. A reminder that you have to be producing income for yourself to get a tax deduction. That's common sense. There are also countries that also credit students towards continuing education, so that may work too. It's been used as both a continuing education credit and also a business expense, since I also do provide business consulting. You still always want to check with your own personal accountant, but so far, it's worked everywhere within these conditions.
Someone else writes in, I have family members who don't speak English. Can they also benefit from what you offer?
Yes, absolutely, and that's a great idea. You should not only be thinking about yourself, but those you love to also benefit. You can sign them up for monthly peaks and you translate to them directly what's being trained. And they'll also get activated each month, so it all works for them. There are many family members only getting peaks within the membership site and don't even know they are in it. And their life is improving. It's proof, not placebo.
This is no joke, folks.
And it's 100% online.
So another writer wrote in, Hi Eden, I just wanted to say I've been a member now for a couple of years through Peter. It's been remarkable for me to be a part of it. I can't say enough good things about what it's done for me, or thank you enough for this. It was certainly worth the investment. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I feel that I owe you one back someday because I'm so appreciative and grateful.
Oh, you're most welcome. It's what I'm here for. The best way you can ever thank me is to utilize the training I'm providing to transform until it becomes part of you, and then watch what happens. And the other thing you can do to show appreciation is to generously share my website with all of your friends and family so they can also get the same assistance that you're getting. See, everyone wins in your reality when they're no longer in limbo and in full control of their own lives. Frankly, it's the kindest thing you can do to another person, so they can also find their way.
Hi Eden, I saw you on Peter's YouTube and felt a very strong resonance to reach out. I would like to connect and learn more about your services. Can we talk to you directly?
There are no accidents, mistakes, nor coincidences. When the student is ready, their master teacher will appear. So you're all listening because you are ready. It's about how serious you are to make the changes needed to get whatever you desire. So to learn about my services, you go directly to my website. Peter is providing the links. It's super easy. Use the link provided below, and you'll find all you need to know about what I'm currently offering. You can call my team, email, or just trust the universe already and sign up. Within the training, all you need to know is revealed as it unfolds for you. My team is certainly a blessing, and each and every one of them has gone through my processes. I would not be able to do what I'm doing now for you without them. They are most certainly an extension of me, and I'm extremely grateful for each of them. Also, they've been exactly where you are now because at one time they weren't my clients. After joining us, you'll get to talk to me directly through the question and answer section every quarter. You can also take part in your very own one-on-one private consultation via phone if you desire, and you get to talk to me that way as well. I also don't invest my time into social platforms. I'm just too busy doing what I'm supposed to do. Remember that I stay away from internet intentionally so I could better focus and serve everyone who's ready to get to the next level. That's where my focus is.
So folks, a lot of my personal success in my life and business success has been directly influenced by Eden 10 years ago when I worked with her. And you have to understand that I had walked out of a very lucrative 20-year career into the unknown to advanced software that they had on the market already for about 9 or 10 years. And at that point, I was just starting to get into physical products. And with Eden's guidance, precision, in doing what she does, I persevered and had been very successful for many years, directly influenced by the work that we had done together years ago. And she has this way of getting inside you, seeing things around the corner, and gently, with an uncanny mathematical precision that's only found in people that have the highest level of integrity, to gently guide me in the right direction. And I never felt like during the training that I did with her, like it was being forced. It was more of an extension of being natural. I'm very intuitively gifted. I have an amazing creative mind. But the business success and the guidance from Eden a decade ago were instrumental in allowing me to create all the amazing products that I have directly through the success of the products. And, I don't pretend to fully understand what she does, although I have a pretty good idea because I'm in the business. But the prices, the price points, the little add-ons, the caveats that she has decided to throw in here are priceless. I paid a lot more for this kind of training with her 10 years ago, a lot more. And at these prices, it's pretty remarkable what you're getting. And when you work with her and you start to feel her, you'll just feel her working in your field. Things get stirred up, you get clarity, you have direction. And she is incredibly observant to everything, and like a mother would to a child, wraps you in a room of serenity where everything is just nurturing and balanced and beautiful. And I just want to say a big shout out to Eden again for taking that time so long ago to put me on the right path to where I am today.
You're welcome, Peter. It's my pleasure.
Folks, if you are serious about reaching your highest level of spiritual growth, learning from this master teacher, it's not only highly encouraged, it becomes mandatory. You can't miss out on this. The time is now to shift everything before it's too late, or it wouldn't be in your reality right now presenting itself to you. You won't find the missing foundational keys anywhere else. Trust me on this. Quite frankly, this is ascended master training. If you want to reach the highest peak in your humanity, finally getting to transcend what's here on Earth. Listen, this bonus offer of $3,800 in extra gifts, including 3 monthly peaks and additional access, isn't available indefinitely. If you snooze on this, you will lose. If you don't get to it now, you likely never will by procrastinating. So this offer ends shortly, but if you sign up before Saturday, October 5th, you'll experience your first peak from Eden this coming weekend. I convinced her to add this because she has given me her special boost. It blows me away. I asked her to send me a boost a week ago. It totally shifted me and put me back on track. Eden will give you your own personal quantum quick fix calibration, or QFQ. So you can sense what she can do for you to help jumpstart you before your upcoming peak session on Saturday. This normally takes a couple of hours when clients request it because it's intense and so transformational. The current investment cost for this service is $7,500, no joke, but you'll be getting it for free. Folks, I had to pay for these and you don't. So how's that for getting you more offerings to help you out? Plus, if you use the link below before this coming Saturday, October 5th, you're going to get an added bonus of $333 discount off your new membership experience. This link will expire on Saturday for the added discount, so don't sleep on this. But you have to go through the link below to sign up to get it.
It really was a great idea to incentivize your audience even more so they can experience this and really see for themselves just how important this training is in their lives now and for what's to come. Whatever it takes to make it happen for them, we're doing it.
Okay, that's a wrap for us.
Thanks for listening, everyone. I'm really looking forward to working with you on the inside and on the other side.
Eden, I just wanted to thank you for answering all these questions and allowing me to interview you a second time, and for the generous incentives to help my listeners. Folks, this changes everything. Take care and talk soon to everyone. Thank you, Eden.
Bye for now. Talk soon.